Alrighty. So, we got dramatic music playing, but we are back with some more Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Last time, we found Chihiro strung up by, I assume, Genocide Jack. Bloodlust was written in blood at the crime scene, which is obviously the calling card of Genocide Jack. Now, I have a few thoughts as to who Genocide Jack could be, but I am a little surprised to see a Genocide Jack killing this soon. But it makes sense, given what happened with Monokuma. He obviously knew who Genocide Jack was and was about to reveal that secret. Probably. That is most likely what happened. It is possible it's a... I guess it's possible it's a, there's a couple other things here. I think this is way too, like, big brain for, Trial 2, for Case 2. But the one thought that came to my mind is, if somehow someone other than the actual Genocide Jack knew about Genocide Jack, they could frame Genocide Jack for the murder. Now, I don't think that's going to happen. I think this is not going to be... I think they're not going to pull anything like that this early in the game. I think this is simply going to be a matter of finding out who Genocide Jack is. And once you figure out who Genocide Jack is, you've then figured out who the murderer of Chihiro is. There's definitely various options that I think are pretty interesting. Celeste and Toko are the two names that kind of jump out to me. Both of them feel like they have a lot of vibes for that. I guess my question with Celeste would be, I don't think she's going to go out this early, so I don't think she's the killer. My big question with Toko is she really capable of being a serial killer? She seems to have the temperament of a kind of almost yandere based on what we saw between her and Yakuya. But I guess my big question with her is just, is she really, like, physically able to do that? Especially since, apparently, she passes out when she sees blood. So, there's a lot of stuff that doesn't really fit together yet. So, I'm wondering if my general thoughts are wrong. Because the other people that come to mind are Kyoko and Byakuya. I definitely think it's too early for either of them to make a move. I really don't think Kyoko's gonna kill anyone. If she does die, it'll probably be because someone killed her. Even though her ultimate is question mark, and I do think she does some scary stuff, I don't think she is going to kill anyone in this. And Tagami absolutely feels way too early for him. If he does actually kill someone, I think this might honestly be a little bit of a red herring with him. I'm not convinced he's actually going to kill anyone. Because if anything, he might honestly see letting other people kill each other and then figuring it out as the better way to whittle it down anyways. Assuming, you know. So there's a lot of things at play here. But I definitely think that there's not too many people out of this group that I could legitimately see being Genocide Jack. So I am wondering who exactly it could be. I'm curious to see where this goes. I really liked Chihiro, so I'm sad she died. She was so sweet, but it's not surprising. My big thing that I do think is I do think they are going to reveal that she was a trap. And I wanted to check something. I wanted to see if they hid this. So I had this thought, and I just realized, okay, I already can tell it's not the case. But I had this thought, right? Because they separated the guys and the girls. Oh, that's creepy. And where's Junko? And I guess I skipped over Leon as well, would be like that. Yeah, number 5. So, Chihiro is number 15. Now, I had this thought, right? That when I thought we would check the report card, I thought Chihiro would be number 8. Right in between where it transitions from male to female. I thought that would have been a really cool trick that they could have pulled. But I'm a little less confident now that I see Chihiro at the back. Now, I guess the other way you could look at it is you could say male, female, potentially other is an option as well. It is interesting that Chihiro is the final potato. So I'm trying to think, just looking through here, who else I could see maybe being Genocide Jack. Hero, I doubt it, but he was on the cover. Hero and Tagami were the two actually on the cover for this part of the game. Mondo, no. Byakuya, probably not. Taka? I mean, he's the ultimate moral compass. I mean, you never know, but I feel like Taka and Mondo, and it's actually funny, I rewatched my, my part, and low-key, I don't know how I didn't pick this up when I first watched it, but there was some sexual tension between Taka and Mondo. That was low-key. I mean, that bromance is something else, is all I'm gonna say. But I definitely think that Toko and Celeste are probably the two most suspicious people for me. With Toko, it's just a question of, does she actually have the ability to do it? With Celeste, I have no doubts that she could kill people. With Celeste, it's more, is that just part of her gambling persona? That one of her gambles include gambling her life every time she kills someone, right? Because that would also make sense. See, if Junko was still alive, I would say Junko I could actually see being Genocide Jack. I kind of feel like it's going to be a girl because of the name Genocide Jack. Because you have to remember, the internet gave this character the name Genocide Jack. Hina, I mean, maybe you have a total flip here where, like, Hina, she's so cute, she's so unassuming. Because I look at all the girls that are left, right? And, like, every other girl that's left, Kyoko, Toko, like, Toko is crazy, Kyoko is Kyoko, Sakura is terrifying, and Celeste is, yeah, they haven't changed Chihiro to dead yet, but Celeste is, she's terrifying too. It's like, Hina is the only unassuming girl left, whereas with the guys, you have Taka who's unassuming, you have Ifumi who's unassuming, you have Hiro who's unassuming. So yeah, very interesting stuff. Anyways, let's jump into the part. I tried to suppress my screaming, but it was useless. It surged out of me like water from a spring gushing out of the ground. Byakuya, on the other hand. Yeah, he's just gonna smirk, right?
Very strange.
Most unusual, don't you think? He was totally calm, almost like he was watching this all unfold in front of a TV screen. Jesus Christ.
I see.
It's interesting because it looks like there's blood on that poster. I imagine that'll be important. Jesus, look at Chihiro's face, though. Look, Chihiro's corpse has been suspended somehow. And something's been written on the wall in blood. Bloodlust? I wonder if they're gonna bring up Genocide Jack. Such a brutal way to kill someone. No, this is beyond brutal. Wouldn't you agree? They killed her. How could it not be brutal? No, that's not my point. This murder is far too bizarre for any everyday amateur to have committed it. Yeah, he's gonna be coming at the whole Genocide Jack angle. Unlike with Sayaka, this murder was not a crime of passion or necessity. Well, it might have been necessity. Well, it might have been necessity. We'll see. It's almost
interesting.
It's almost as if whoever did this did it for fun. You see what I mean, don't you? Low-key, I actually have totally forgotten Tagami's voice, so I'm just going with this. Hopefully it's alright. What? My head was swimming. I was still reeling, too confused to understand what he was trying to say. And before I could even begin to clear my head, more people?
What the heck?
Hey, I heard screaming! Did something... Chihiro! Jesus Christ. I gotta... Shoutouts to the VA for Taka. Holy crap. Oh, that's ding dong ding dong, not ding dong bing bong. Interesting. What do you got to say, Monokuma? What's up?
A body has been discovered!
Oh?
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
This is new. That's it? Alright. What the hell was that?
What?
Ah, that's right. You were unconscious during Sayaka's, so you don't know about it. Oh. So he sends us a message when the body is discovered? What you just heard was the body discovery announcement, yep. Apparently, when 3 or more people discover a body, an announcement plays to let everyone know. I imagine it so that the search for the culprit can proceed fairly for everyone involved. Proceed fairly? The body discovery announcement? Then Chihiro really is!
Naturally.
Dead, yes. Before you start screaming your head off, go round everyone up. It seems another game has begun. Another life or death game to uncover a killer. Ooh. Ooh. See, that's the thing. I don't know. See, given this is my first Danganronpa game, I don't know how crazy to start getting with my logic. Like, the first case, there was some, like, you know, wild stuff in it, but it was very much like an easy case, similar to the first case in Ace Attorney. I don't know how much we're going to jump up now that the training wheels are off and we're into our second case. So I don't know to, like, what level of, like, crazy theory should I be going for. So I don't know if I should just, like should I assume that someone's trying to frame Genocide Jack? Like, that would be insane, right? Or do I just go on a calmer level and say Genocide Jack did it? This is just about finding out who Genocide Jack is. And if that is the case, I really only think there's, like, a couple people. Like, I think Celeste, maybe. Toko kind of talks to me. I mean, unless they're going to pull... And that's the other thing, too, is, like, or is Genocide Jack going to be someone unassuming, like Taka or Hifumi or something? Taka bolted out of the locker room. As everyone made their way to the scene, it felt as if no time had all passed. Ugh. It was like my sense of time had just taken wing and flown away. When I finally came back to myself, I saw everyone had the same look of confusion, fear, and anger. We all just stood there, gathered around Chihiro's body. Alright, so we got
Damn.
Jesus! Holy crap, Sakura with the, like, crazy, like, anime, like... Jesus Christ, that's a terrifying face. Holy crap. Damn, I couldn't keep her safe. So there's another victim! Which means we are now in the same position once again. Fuck, man.
What the?
What the fuck is this?
What?
It's a dream! This is a dream! It's all just a dream. Wow. In fact, I haven't even been born yet. I don't have any memory of ever being alive. Yeah, you keep telling yourself that, Hifumi. Shut up. Do we talk to everyone, or... How's this gonna work? We can't talk to Sakura. Can't talk to Mondo. Can't talk to... Okay, it doesn't look like we can actually talk to anyone, so I guess we're just investigating now. Okay, we'll get to the room in a second. I want to... Let's start with Chihiro herself. For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already. There's a word written there. On the wall. Sure, let's start with Bloodlust then. The word Bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing about writing Bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? Here we go. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. And at the scene of the crime, the word Bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. They're like a ghost attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer?
What?
Genocide Jack, dude! Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all across the country. I'm trying to add a little pompous to Byakuya's voice. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings. Interesting, referring to them as the ultimate murderous fiend. That actually makes me wonder a little bit about Kyoko. That we're actually giving Genocide Jack a title like, an ultimate title, and obviously all of us have an ultimate title besides, of course, Kyoko.
What is this?
Then this is some copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack.
What?
The real? Wait, are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school, man?
No way!
There's no way. But going so far as to write Bloodlust at the scene? I'm surprised at their stupidity.
Well,
I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. What is it now? Toko. Hina was pointing towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Toko was the last to arrive, and now she was just standing there. No, why? Excuse me? Why? Why? Okay, that's a sprite. Split personalities? Question mark? Also, good dunk. She fainted! That did not sound good, bro! Oh, man. Dude, I'm, like, all thrown off. I don't know why my voice is... Like, I know my voices have been... Jesus Christ, I was, like, thinking in another voice. She fainted! That did not sound good, man! It's Toko! Hina rushed over to the collapsed Toko and started trying to shake her awake. Toko, are you okay? Come on, wake up!
Oh,
that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints anytime she sees blood.
Oh.
So she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not watch too many horror films then. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think she should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. So since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count? Gotcha.
Just a second.
Toko, can you hear me? Hey, you gotta wake up! As if she'd heard her, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was like, what? It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up into the air, changing her stance as she did. Hello, Mr. Hyde. We're really going Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde? I need her to talk first. In no time flat, she was just standing up, ignoring the physical contortion she had to go through. Her motions were totally haphazard.
Huh?
What? Oh, look who's not stuttering. Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know? It happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, are you okay? That was a sound. I'm fine. Jesus. Whoa! Oh, jeez, I see that whoa. I'm like, whoa! I just want to do that voice so bad. Whoa! Oh, God. Oh, Jesus. I'm so thrown off. I apologize greatly for this. Whoa, is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead? Okay, split personalities it is. Hello, Genocide Jack? Question mark? So, now I definitely think Toko did it, but I'm a little thrown off because if Toko is really Genocide Jack, they're just giving us the case right here. Because, right, the idea is that the reason that she doesn't like to see blood, because she is hemophobic, Toko is hemophobic, right? But what happens is Toko sees the blood, she faints, and when she wakes up, she's not Toko anymore, she's Jack. right? That would be the gimmick. It would literally be Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, but with a, you know, teenage girl. Huh. That's interesting. The tongue thing is very disturbing and kind of hot, I'm not gonna lie.
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top ending and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies.
Well...
This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No. Everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right? So... She also... based on that, she said a pretty poetic comment. I almost wonder if this side of her is the side that writes the romance books.
I see.
It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem strangely vacant. It might be best if we take her back to her room for the time being.
So,
I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Yeah, I definitely... Taka, could you help me? She totally ignored me! Very well, you take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty again? Hold on a second, rushing to an investigation? The mastermind isn't behind that. After what happened last time, surely you realize that.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There is no question that Chihiro was murdered by someone among us. At least at the time I'm recording this, which is early April. It's like the 3rd of April, I think. Technically, well, it's like the morning, like middle of the night, morning, whatever, 3rd of April. But technically, the time I've played this, I have never actually played Among Us. And obviously this was way before Among Us, but it's pretty funny. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course.
Right as rain! But don't take it as a bad thing, it's just a fact of life. Because...
Yahoo!
That's how graduation works. Jesus. I love this theme. Then, it's happened again? Is that what you're saying? That another one of us killed? A fellow classmate? What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? Is there just nothing down there at all? Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. What the fuck, Monokuma? Actually, I don't have any either. Sorry.
Stop talking.
Stop monologuing and give us what you came here to give us. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum.
It's the Monokuma file!
I know how much you must be looking forward to it.
See ya later!
So please do your tippy-top best on this investigation.
No way!
Do we really gotta... do we really gotta do another... do we really gotta do another... Oh, man. Do we really gotta do another investigation? Yeah. That was fine. It's whatever. Examining the corpse of one of our friends? Having to suspect all our other friends?
Why?
I hate this. I can't take it anymore.
Oh no!
Nice. I hate it too!
Help me!
I've had enough. I'm getting out of here.
Hey!
Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run.
Such ignorance.
Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not?
Naturally.
How can I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon?
What?
What? Do you want to die?
Such ignorance.
Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space.
Damn you!
A dead body is an object?
Piece of shit!
Chihiro wasn't an object. Show a little respect or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Byakuya said. Kyoko?
Because...
If we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our own lives are forfeit. And if Byakuya is right, the Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
That's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up.
What?
Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead meat.
Hey! Hey!
Hey, hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. Huh. Well, obviously there's gonna be a murder where someone kills 2 people then. What? I don't remember any rule like that. He's about to add it, I bet.
Actually...
I just came up with it. I mean, if only one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student life would be all over, right? Alright, just like that, new rule in the regulations menu. We'll just check it real quick. Okay, there we go.
So then...
In that case, why not limit it to 1 person?
Hey,
Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to miss out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. Just 1 would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at the class trial. Yikes. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then 1 more person's life could still be in danger.
Interesting.
Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens.
You son of a bitch!
You need to shut the fuck up!
So,
Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at a room. Nice. What? How do I don't even know. Like, I have, like, no girl voices as it is, so it's bad enough. Nice. I'm gonna get dropped off.
there is nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around here. We must begin our investigation. Tout sweet? I know what the word... I actually have never heard that phrase before. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro,
Is that okay?
then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if I want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. And the investigation has officially begun, and probably just like the first investigation episode a little while back before our trial, so this is kind of like my formula I'm gonna try and go for, is we find out who gets killed, and then this episode will be on the investigation, next episode the trial, but again, if certain parts are really long, then obviously I'm not gonna be able to do that, but we'll see how it works out. First of all, I'd better check the Monokuma file to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death is estimated to be around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. Nothing suspicious there, because she is supposedly a female. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. That rules out Chihiro writing Bloodlust. That's all it says. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it, so it seems like the murder weapon might have been that dumbbell. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Alright. Monokuma file number 2. Oh, does that mean like the second autopsy of the game? I'll have to check. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know? So what did you need? I'm going to let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, I just...
stop talking.
You seem to have some limited use, which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. So, you're inviting me to come with you. You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? Oh my god, our freaking assistant, or I guess we're Tagami's assistant, but either way, of all people to become an assistant for, I mean, this is right up there with becoming Celeste's submissive little piggy and just hanging out with Kyoko. That's the top 3 right there. I mean, I guess, especially if Toko is Genocide Jack, there is also the Yandere bad ending, which would be pretty nice. But yeah, right now my only theory is Genocide Jack is Toko. I mean, that seems like what the game is implying so far, but it's so early in the case, it's probably someone else. But we need to get moving. There's no time to be standing around. I don't really know what just happened, but it looks like I'll be working with Byakuya on this one. I can't remember, like, how much of that investigation we actually spent with Sayaka, but I think we did spend most, if not all of it, with her, so... Okay, so... Okay, we could actually talk to everyone in here? Okay, yeah. I wanna look at the picture. There's obviously blood on there. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. Okay. Chihiro's body. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Well, but
What?
we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. See, so... It's interesting, right? So, there's another angle for this, right? There is the angle that, yes, Toko is Genocide Jack. Just because Toko is Genocide Jack, that is a different question from whether Genocide Jack killed Chihiro. It's possible, like I said, I do want to bring this up. It's possible that whoever killed Chihiro knew who Genocide Jack was. Somehow they found out who Genocide Jack was and was one of us and decided to make the killer, to make their murder look like it was the doing of Genocide Jack. Very interesting thought, right? I feel like that's a little too hardcore for the second case, but I don't know how much of a jump we're going to make between case 1 to case 2 in this game, so it's definitely on my mind. And the fact that they're really making it look like Toko is Genocide Jack makes me wonder if Toko is Genocide Jack, but Genocide Jack is not the killer. But if Genocide Jack didn't do it, I don't have a clue who did it. So that's the only problem. I use this locker room all the time. Now, it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else than carried here. Yeah, because that's the other thing, too, is that the fact that it's the girls... Because here's the thing. If we reveal that Chihiro is not a girl... later on in this case, whether in the investigation or in the trial, if we reveal that Chihiro is not a girl, it should hypothetically rule out all the boys. Which at that point pretty much leaves us with Sakura, Hina, Toko, and Celeste, right? Because Sayaka's dead, Junko's dead, and Chihiro's dead, yeah. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. Well, I still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately, about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise. That's true. That actually goes to part of why I originally thought that she was a guy, though, is her reactions to, like, some of the things that were said. But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. Yeah, that makes sense. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night. And that makes sense, too, because we know that she was super embarrassed. Now, it's possible it's just self-confidence issues and there isn't, like, another level to it. But, you know, her being a trap is my theory currently.
However...
Perhaps, but it's difficult for me to imagine she would have come alone. She did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but that she also would have come with someone else? It's a possibility, I think. Sakura's account has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. I actually, real quick, want to check my Truth Bullets just to make sure... Okay, they're referring to Monokuma file number 2 as the second file of the game. So, like, the next one will be number 3. It wasn't, like, a two-parter or anything. We're obviously going to talk to you, but let's talk to Mondo first. Wait, is there anything else I want to check? Oh, yeah, obviously we want to check the bloodstain. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Okay, let's check the dumbbell. There's a dumbbell on the floor, and this is a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Alright, we got the locker room dumbbell added to our Truth Bullets. Check this door. Okay, that's just to leave the area. Let's talk to Mondo then. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. It's a cute little dick under her skirt. I'm just saying, man. Mondo's account, Truth Bullets, yep. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh, already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true, but...
Let's go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. I mean, it's pretty helpful because he just... Oh, I didn't even get to talk to Kyoko. Damn. Fair enough, though. So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? That's interesting. That actually kind of sounds like he cares a little bit. Because even though he wants to have fun with this game, he's talking like he wants us to have fun too. Alright, so let's just check over here at the water boards real quick. I don't think there's anything here. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf, which have nothing to do with the case. Okay. So, yeah, let's check the gun, actually. Maybe this gun was used to... No, impossible. If that were true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes. That's actually important, though, that the gun wasn't used, though. That actually could come up. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right? And that's going to be the key to this whole case. I guarantee it.
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Wow. Has he been domesticated? Wow.
That's right.
Damn. Oh, apparently he has been domesticated, according to Byakuya. It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. Okay. And it's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. Fun voice acting there. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct. So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey, Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other words...
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right?
Such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Damn, we're really hitting those loopholes, eh? No! I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Tagami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things. Yaha! You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so, not if you steal it.
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Wow. Yeah, I'm not gonna. I'd rather not get my shit together if Monokuma's telling me to.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your own damn self. Figure out the rest your own damn self, sorry.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall. That'll help you understand what's going on. Card reader has been added to the truth. Oh, wow. Tagami is literally just, like, actually bossing us around, and I am very here for it. I would not mind. I'm not gonna lie, being underneath Byakuya does not sound like the worst way to spend a night. That's all I'm saying. We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Well, it's gotta be this, right? The hunk of metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. Okay, the guns? A surveillance camera, and there's what I can only assume is a gun attached to it. So chilling. Oh, we're just gonna talk to him? Huh. Okay. I guess it's this thing then. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. No, wait, there's 3 of them, but what are they doing here? Oh my god, Junko, Sayaka, and Leon, I bet. So, you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. Yo! And of course, 1 male, 2 female, so that... Wow. Okay, so yeah, the whole, one of the main reasons I was theorizing about Oh, wow. Okay, this throws everything out. One of the main reasons I was theorizing that Chihiro is actually a girl is because I thought it was going to be a thing where, like, where it's like, oh, Chihiro is a girl, so, yo, girl, girl, but it was actually girl, boy, whatever. But, yeah, this completely throws that out the window. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Sayaka, and Leon? Yeah. Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... It's gonna be Sayaka's, I bet. Yeah, with his luck, of course it's Sayaka's. Out of the 3, of course. You're right. This is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited, but you can borrow it without their consent if they're dead. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. Very cool. I see, yeah. Now I understand. Interesting. That's a really interesting truth bullet.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Which one? Is it Junko's or Leon's? Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Okay, so here's my theory. If you're executed, your handbook doesn't work anymore. But if you die in a different way than execution, your handbook still works. And with Leon's handbook out of the equation, the 2 remaining handbooks are both female. I don't know what that means necessarily, but it's interesting to note. Actually, now I'm starting to think a guy did this, the more I think about it. Tagami's being open about the fact that he knew about the handbook thing, but again, Tagami, I don't think Tagami's playing us. I think it's too early for that. If he is going to try to kill someone, he has to be, we'll see. I really don't think Tagami's gonna kill anyone, though. Honestly, I think it's a big red herring. I don't think he's actually gonna kill anyone. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. Yeah. Oh, I thought we were actually gonna watch it again. I was like, Jesus. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right, it wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. That's also possible. He's about to say the notebook. He's about to explain something. Alright, Monokuma, what are you gonna explain to us? Hey!
You're making me angry!
Hey!
Now I'm really angry!
Hey! What? That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily. But it did. Wait. Whoa. Chihiro. Ultimate programmer? Did Chihiro... No, well... Obviously, Chihiro's gonna have a lot to do with this crime since she was the actual victim. My initial thought that my mind jumped to is that maybe Chihiro herself did something because she's the ultimate programmer.
That's impossible!
If I said it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break! It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap! Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. Let's hear it. It does.
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right? hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Huh. I have no idea. Like, I'm thinking, like, some really crazy theories in my head, but I don't think it's anything I actually want to talk about unless we get any more evidence pointing to it. Because the thought that jumped to my mind is that it's not Leon's handbook at all. But that doesn't make sense. My thought is that someone stole Leon's handbook, and that's actually a different handbook. But I feel like that's just grasping at straws. Because I just remembered that there's a student, or I just remembered in the trial there's an empty seat. And I was just wondering, like, could that mean there's also an empty handbook? I don't know. That seems super flimsy, even for me. Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. I assume we just don't have enough knowledge yet there. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. Oh, don't worry, Tagami. In games like this, all evidence matters. It'll come up. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Yep. Broken e-handbook has been added to the truth bullets. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? That's true, if you can eliminate everyone else. I wonder if that's what he means. That we shouldn't be looking for the killer, but we should be looking to eliminate everyone else. Let's see if we can talk to him now. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. Then, you really think? You truly... He makes it sound like, oh, is someone setting up Genocide Jack? Is this really happening? Because that's like a double. Because then that leaves Genocide Jack in the story too. Because when we prove that the murder was not Genocide Jack, then from there, we then prove Genocide Jack is then still in the game. That would be so sick. Oh my god, I would nut for that. You truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro? I don't think he's gonna say yes.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Alright, never mind. Absolutely, I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit in this case. But is there any reason beyond the bloodlust that murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. It's also possible that they're making it look like Genocide Jack. I'm actually getting a little suspicious of Tagami, I'm not gonna lie. He's pushing this Genocide Jack narrative, and when you think about it, he's not trying to find the killer, he's trying to find Genocide Jack. But then he says, even though he thinks, yeah, for sure they're the same person, but not necessarily. Ooh, I'm starting to get suspicious that Genocide Jack didn't do this. A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. They're like a ghost, attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. Because that's the other thing too, if it is Toko, she had no memory of it from the looks of it. Now to be fair, it also seems like Toko, whether she's Genocide Jack or not, she definitely seems like she's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde at the very least. And what nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented, psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Huh. Can you tell me? What do you mean? Oh. Okay.
Don't make...
Oh, shit, there's more purple. Oh, shit. Okay.
Don't make me repeat myself.
And I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Interesting. I wonder if it's something beyond the Bloodlust, because the Bloodlust doesn't prove anything. Is there really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence you need.
It's all clear now.
Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence. Does something like that really... This could be Hiro? I feel like this is either Hiro or Hina. Ah! Hey, you two, dude! Ah, damn it! I literally thought it was Hiro or Hina. Oh, God. Don't tell me. No, 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 no. Don't tell me another person died. There's no way. They just set that up. There's no way. Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to play with you.
We're busy. Leave us alone.
'Cause, I mean...
But it's an emergency. Emergency. Come on, please. You gotta help me. Or is this related to Toko?
Please!
This is a serious emergency. Please, please. You gotta help me. Just calm down, okay, Hina?
'Cause, I mean...
But it's an emergency. All right. An emergency? What happened?
Well...
Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do, Byakuya?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we can take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
That's such a great line for him. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it. So here's the thing. This guy is oddly tsundere. Like, he cares more than he lets on. And I think he actually is intrigued with Toko's mind because he's probably read her books and been like, damn, this is actually good literature. That's my guess. Now, I still think he's, you know, how he is. But it's also interesting because Toko was into him, and I wonder if deep down there might actually be a tiny bit of interest. Interesting.
Yeah!
Either that, or he might be theorizing that she's Genocide Jack. Okay, come on, hurry! Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she headed to the dorms, to Toko's room, most likely. You're right. Alright, well, let's go to Toko's room. Man, they're just taking us... Alright, let's talk to both of you first. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So, what's the emergency?
So,
Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how she was doing, but when we did... It was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Alright, anything for you to say, or is this gonna just be the same? Hurry up and do it. Alright, well, fair enough. I like the motivation. I may as well give it a shot. Oh, I love Toko, too. Oh my god, like, I love this. We're hanging out with Tagami, and there's something wrong with Toko. Two of my favorite characters, so I'm really into this. Ding dong. The door's... Oh god. Oh, Jesus Christ. The fact that the music just stopped, I'm terrified. The door swung open slowly and silently. Oh god. Holy crap! An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me. So, here's my thing. I wonder if she is Genocide Jack. It is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. And if it is Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, then that means the actual, like, Toko. So Toko probably hates violence and probably actually does legitimately, like, hate murder. But then Jack's into it. Interesting. And she's trying to protect everyone by isolating herself.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. but could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Oh?
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Is she gonna Dude, Genocide Jack didn't do this. Genocide Jack did not do it. We're straight up finding out, aren't we? And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago. Oh, wow. Nice. Oh, drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. Oh, maybe not. It doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door, but it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? She definitely does. The question is, does that mean she thinks she did it? I don't know. That first line seemed to heavily imply it. That second line had me a little more confused, but it still could have been referring to herself. Is that why Toko's so scared?
But...
Whatever it is, I'm really worried about her. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Yeah, his name is Byakuya Tagami. Hey, Byakuya, you think you could ask her? Come out of her room, I mean. And that's why that scene was so important. The fact that we know now, because that's the thing. You have to remember the bromance scene between Taka and Mondo is probably important. It obviously is important to the story, as is the Toko and Byakuya scene. So the fact that Toko is in love with Byakuya is important to the story, and this is why. I mean, it could lead to more than this, but still, that's cool. To come out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever.
Huh?
Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. Damn, he didn't actually even make a condescending remark in response to that. Holy shit. Oh man, am I gonna start shipping these two? The weird thing is like, I really want, like, Toko, especially if she is Genocide Jack, I really want Toko to do terrible things to me, but I also want to be underneath Byakuya. So I think it just sounds like jealousy, you know? Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, and pressed the doorbell. Ding dong. After a few moments, here we go again.
What do you want?
Oh, I thought this was gonna be voice still. Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bacula! Wait, what?
It's Byakuya.
I'm sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. What? I couldn't keep our promise. Did they? So Byakuya knows. This is so interesting. What the hell? Dude, did Tagami really do it? Dude, bro. If Tagami knew about Genocide Jack, bro, we're not killing Tagami in the second case. There's no way, right? But if Tagami knew about Genocide Jack, then he's the he's so sus. Holy shit. And with that, the door slams shut. Because that's the thing, right? Like, imagine the narrative plot device of confirming the identity of Genocide Jack in a trial and proving that Genocide Jack was not the one who committed the crime. Thus, we would be executing someone other than Genocide Jack, but there would be public knowledge that every character remaining in the story would know who Genocide Jack is. Imagine how wild that would be. I want this. I'm like trying to will this into existence. And it seems very, very likely that Toko is Genocide Jack now. And I hope to God she's getting set up. Because if she's getting set up, you know Makoto and myself will be able to prove it. Because Makoto's got a hidden talent, and I'm an ace attorney. Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off. Man, I don't know what to do with her voice. I'm like, I think it's supposed to be more ditzy, but I just don't even know. But maybe not. I don't know. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on! Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Huh. Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But...
Stop talking.
If I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away. Ooh, you're hiding something. What did you promise Toko? Because that's a thing, right? Like, the whole, like, Toko being in love with Byakuya thing came out of nowhere. So that kind of implies to me that those two had some sort of intimate moment prior to the scene where Toko came to Makoto asking to talk to Byakuya. But it said Byakuya. And I hurried to catch up. This investigation is actually going really fast because it's incredibly restrictive and controlled, whereas I feel like our first investigation, we kind of got to just wander around and try and figure out, like, where to go and what to find out, because we were in control and Sayaka was our assistant. But in this one, it's like Byakuya's in control and we're his assistant. I tried to talk to him several times as we walked. And that's the other thing, too. They're giving us so much Byakuya character development and, like, character focus. That also scares me that he might have done it. But it's like a lose-lose, because if Toko did it or Byakuya did it, either way, it's one of my, like, top 5 favorite characters. I would say top 5 is probably Byakuya, Toko, not in order, but Byakuya, Toko, and then you would throw in Celeste, Kyoko, and probably Mondo. I think Mondo is my number 5. But I think those other 4 are my top 4, because Junko probably would be up there, but obviously she died so early that she barely got to do anything. But he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept on walking towards his destination. Where are we going? Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library. Wow, that's so funny. I said that, and like right at the same time, Makoto said it as well. Come on, let's go in. I think I'm starting to get comfortable with my Tagami voice, though. I think it's evolved into whatever. Okay, let's talk. Is the evidence that proves it was Genocide Jack really in the library?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Okay, then it is. There's no point in checking there. We need to find real clues. Oh, the computer is gone. Well, that's interesting. There's still the letter. Oh, well, wow, this is crazy. He is, like, leading our entire investigation. The books. Okay. The other area of book. Oh, there's, like, 3 areas of books. Okay, I assume it's not the books, then. This? No. So it's gotta be the computer, then, right? No, we can't even click that. What the hell? We already clicked the letter, right? Yeah, okay. A lamp? I know, we already clicked this as well. Knock it off. What does a desk lamp matter right now? That was a different reaction, though. Have we not checked everything? I guess we haven't checked this bookshelf. There are no clues here. We need to check elsewhere. Why did we go to the library then, mate? What the hell? If I remember on the... Oh, the archives! Oh, duh! Oh my god, I totally forgot about the archives because we never went in there. Oh, okay. I was so confused there. Okay. I'm really curious what this room looks like. If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh my god, I love Tagami. Oh, I love you. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. This is a cool little room. Whoa, there's so many books and files. And so much dust, too.
So in other words...
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Oh, I can't wait. Let's talk, though. Oh, never mind. There's a ton of thick files stuffed onto the bookshelf. If you're thinking looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filed with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Be careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. What? Whoa, 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 whoa. Why, though? Why would that be at Hope's Peak Academy? Those are internal documents for police eyes only. Not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh? Excuse me, what? Wait. This is actually one of the more interesting things about Hope's Peak so far. Why? Huh. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover that value for yourself. Okay, well, we only have 4 other things to check, so let's check the middle shelf. There's so many files stuffed onto the shelf. What's in all these things?
That's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. What is this room? Excuse me? What is this room? Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean, like, members of the DA? The DA or something? I don't even know how that's pronounced. No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Oh, I want to read it so badly. I bet Tagami's father or mother are on there. And actually, honestly, I bet Tagami himself is probably on there. Byakuya, I mean. Yeah, I should say Byakuya. Obviously, Tagami's his family name. This shelf is stuffed with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Okay, here we go. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
What? Whoa, 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 whoa. That's the report on it. Also, that's a... He's got an Ace Attorney. I processed the finger point. I immediately thought Ace Attorney, but even his face, that's just like an Ace Attorney pose. Holy shit. Man, I love you, Tagami. Part of me really hopes you didn't kill yet. Like, I don't even mind if you kill someone, just not in the second case. That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. Holy shit! What is this room? Excuse me, what nonsense? And obviously, these are going to be files having to do with this probably right side, and it's going to be related to the cold cases and Genocide Jack. But, like, why does Hope's Peak have all this information? Is Hope's Peak really... I'm starting to wonder, is this, like, deep cover training? Are they, like, is this game literally training super, like, secret agents? Like, what is going on? This is so... See, originally I was thinking it was a game. Maybe it's some weird social experiment game, like reality, even like reality show, maybe, if for the elite, right? For like the high-ups and elite who are like Tagami, honestly. But, and maybe it could even be a thing where, like, the winner of the game then becomes, like, you know, like, part of that class, right? Or some bullshit like that, right? I was thinking maybe it could be something that crazy, because I'm thinking, like, who could possibly set all this up? It would have to be someone with incredible resources, or this has to do with the government itself, right? If you think about all the circumstances at play here. right? So that's crazy. But then I thought about it more, and based on this information, I'm really thinking this might be a government test, and Kyoko might be in on it, because Kyoko has shown a lot of signs of being possibly a secret agent of some kind herself, and she did say she did find interest in Makoto. She's interested in Makoto. Oh man, the theories are running wild. I'm excited. That's all I gotta say. Let's do it. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. We also got a coin out of it. We are up to 1 coin.
That's right.
Oh, did I already click that? Oh, okay. I guess I already clicked it. Okay, so I want to click this then. Alright, this is what I was expecting would be the important thing. There's a wooden box, it's empty. Although, judging by the smudges and the dust, it looked like there was something inside. Wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. It proved very useful while I was in the library. An extension cord, huh? So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? Ew. That makes a lot of sense, though. These archives are insane. The entire reason I was interested in the library is because of this room right here.
Interesting.
It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right?
Such ignorance.
That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, you label it a lie. I agree with that. Well, it's not that, it's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but, I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much Hope's Peak truly wields. Or perhaps, the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. I agree with Makoto a bit. This is so much amazing information. This archive, this archive I feel like narrows down the possibilities, but it furthers the idea that the mastermind, whether it's a government, a body, or an actual individual, has to, like, the power they have to wield has got to be out of this world. And I feel like the more we learn, the less likely any of the students could actually be the mastermind. Like, there's just... I mean, Tagami, of course, but it's not going to be Tagami. But, like, there's no one else that even seems like they make sense. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How can you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible.
What?
What do you mean, usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. I agree. Oh man, now Byakuya's just spitting straight facts. If you don't understand what they actually represent, you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. Alright, reaction time. Hold on a second. You're saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why... My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Tagami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. Yep. He's part of, like, the inner elite, super high. Yeah, this was obvious. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. Jesus. How is that possible?
So, in other words...
I already told you, there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. Of course! My family is a member of that council, of course. And I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim, without a doubt, that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believing or not believing. This is so good. Oh my god, like, because it's crazy too, because while we world build the actual game, we're also world building the universe at the same time. And like, we're building lore for a universe that, like, I don't know if we're ever going to explore, but there are multiple games in this universe. And I don't know if the other games are also going to be simply about Hope's Peak or not. So we're also building the universe in interesting ways for the future, potentially. This is beyond believing or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interested me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. Jesus Christ. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is Genocide Jack. Is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Oh god, yes. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. I'm really... Oh, I was about to say, I wonder how much we're actually going to be able to physically read, but of course, not much. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. I assume, well, Bloodlust is obviously one of them. I assume Suspension's the other. The first characteristic is that every crime scene, the word Bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second, Suspension, is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended? It's exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. But Tagami knows this. That's important. Right now, Tagami is the alternative option to the mastermind. Save your surprise. The best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. But you do, Byakuya. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Oh, I wish they mounted the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, yep, her body was most certainly mounted in this fashion. Interesting. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim? They're actually Genocide Jack is what he's gonna say, obviously. But that's not the only possibility. There is at least one person that knew how Genocide Jack killed his victims. His, in quote.
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other words...
The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack.
In other words...
That right there is the evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then, Genocide Jack really is... Such a brutal, fiendish killer really is walking among us, around among us.
Interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Yes, master. Oh. Can we say yes, master? Is that an option? Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file. Could you let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time.
But I begged.
Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Oh, Jesus. That face. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus! No scissors. Okay. Ken Harada. The murder took place in the parking lot of the victim's car complex. Suffered multiple stab wounds across his body, believed to have been inflicted with the same scissors that were later used to attach the victim to the wall. Bloodlust. Yeah, scissors. Apparently custom made. Okay, this is just like repeating the same dialogue, but yeah, so yeah, very cool looking scissors. Wait a minute. Wait, do we have, wait a minute. Do we have, do we have any? Oh, I thought so. Oh my god. Since Hope's Peak Academy doesn't have a bar. Okay. And these, a specialized set of. Watch the edges. Oh my god. Oh my god, game. Game. This game is trolling. Are you kidding me? Bro. Oh, those scissors look cool as hell, too. I bet if Genocide Jack ends up getting killed, I bet whoever they are, they're going to be killed like the way that they would kill their victims. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they enjoy it, just given... Because this person's gonna be psychotic, obviously. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Issei, 14. Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Komatsuna Taru. Takefumi Gono. Uchida Naohisha. Takeshi Masamune. Yuto Umejima. There was no end to it. Okay, so I was looking just in case to see any names that were related to any of our people, but I didn't see any. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killers, countless victims, were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. No, because they were suspended, but scissors were involved in all of them. At the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood, but the scissors part was left out. But this makes me think Tagami didn't do it, because Tagami would be smart enough not to leave out the scissors. Well, no, because he wouldn't... Oh, I guess the argument... Okay, I guess the argument would be that Genocide Jack doesn't have scissors. Because it's like, they're trapped in here, so they wouldn't have their special scissors. I guess that's the argument. Now take a look at the next page, and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page. Alright. Profiling results. All of the crimes took place on either on weekdays at night or during holidays either day or night. So they're either... So yeah, either a worker or a school potato. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Yep. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. Okay. It has to be Toko then. If there was any doubt, they've profiled her as having dissociative identity disorder. Or them, but obviously her.
So, in other words...
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? Or movies or books, whatever. So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. But this one is way more unbelievable than anything else up until now. It doesn't look like they're going to accuse Makoto, though, in this one. Probably. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind just got numb. That is a massive truth bullet. That is going to be one of the most important bullets. I want to read it, actually. Suspected genocide jack murder victims include Ken Harada, Tetsuhiro Honda, and Shoji Gaku. They were killed in the same way, bloodlust, and then student split personality. Yep.
Let's go.
Alright, we should get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We finished our business here, haven't we? Ah, wait, Byakuya! Well, he's not waiting for you. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Holy shit, this case is so interesting. Because Byakuya has figured everything out, which makes me think there's two possibilities here. Possibility one, like, okay, there's three possibilities. The first possibility is Genocide Jack killed Chihiro, likely Toko. In fact, oh no, Genocide Jack has got to be Toko. There's really no doubt at this point. Possibility two, Byakuya is the killer and he's setting up, framing Genocide Jack. But there is possibility number three. Someone is framing Genocide Jack. Someone somehow knows about Genocide Jack. Maybe Kyoko? I can't imagine Kyoko's the killer, but we don't know Kyoko's profession. That's important. But maybe Kyoko, and Tagami is so sure that Genocide Jack is the killer, and he's gonna get proven wrong in the trial, and it's gonna do a huge damage to his character. It's gonna make his character grow, because he realized he was wrong. Like, maybe we're gonna go down that road and he's gonna be, like, really mad at himself and stuff. That would be really interesting, too. So those are the three possibilities. Either it's Toko, and it's Genocide Jack, it's Tagami, and it's a setup, or it's an unknown third person and it's a setup, but Toko is for sure Genocide Jack. Oh, I want to give her a pair of scissors so bad now, though. Well, this is where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Aww. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play with you.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quickly as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. 2 corrections. Maybe killed Chihiro and not he. And that murderous fiend is one of us. Now that part, yeah, 100%. But who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. And to do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. Crime scene? Yeah. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room, too. And the others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. And we're finally allowed freedom. Oh, fun times. I actually want to quickly check the time. Okay, I don't know how long I've been going, but I think it's been around an hour and a half or so. Maybe a little longer, even. Okay. There is literally no one over here. Crime scene was on the 2nd floor, though. But not this part. No, it was, yeah, it was gym's 2nd floor, I think. Yeah, and it looks like all these people are important. All of them have exclamation points. So let's just go to the exclamation points. And let's start by talking to Hifumi.
Da-da-da-da-da!
Ding, ding, ding! Hifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if
another stat increased for me. Evidence? What did you find? I cannot reveal that just yet.
That's it. I'm sure of it.
But I guarantee that what I found will kill the killer's breath from his lungs. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah, Miss Ludenberg said she'd witnessed something worthwhile too. Okay, Celeste. Really? What did she see?
Well, it would seem...
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right? Okay, so where is Celeste now? Christ, Hifumi, shut up. The warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there. What's it gonna be? Well, that was confusing. Let's go crime scene first. Jesus Christ. Ah, when they actually set it up, it's almost worse. Alright, let's talk to Sakura and Mondo, then Kyoko.
damn.
Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Her body and her soul.
No forgiveness!
To target such a helpless being, it's unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. Yeah, definitely not Sakura who killed Chihiro. I cannot forgive this. And then Mondo, who's gonna... feels the same way, pretty much. Dude had a real complex about being weak. Yeah, we heard this. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. Did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl. Okay, yeah, that's all. None of that's new. Let's talk to Kyoko. Hey, Kyoko, have you made any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking.
However...
But I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of. Something besides the investigation? What is it?
Well...
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder. But...
So then...
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time. Thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. You might want to determine its whereabouts.
Goodbye.
That's it. I'll be praying for your success. With that, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room. Interesting. She has an unrelated business matter to attend to. There's so many interesting details here. Kyoko is so sus, but, like, she seems cool, though. But, like, how much can we actually trust anyone in this game? Probably not at all. I guess I'll take another look at the body, then. And Chihiro's handbook is missing? That's definitely worth worrying about. Yeah, okay. Nice. Let's check the body. Kyoko said I should... Don't tell me he's gonna find... If he finds a peepee. I swear to God, if he finds Chihiro's dick. Man, I really... Oh, God. I'm gonna honestly be even more heartbroken. Because she was already cute enough, but if she has a dick, then... That just makes it even more tragic. Kyoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. I understand, Makoto, but she meant thoroughly. Well, I'd better give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. The rope was used to prop her up in a kind of crucifix position. Huh? This rope has a plug... No! No! You're telling me it really was Tagami. Holy shit. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh god, I'm getting emotional. No way. Okay, I still need more evidence, but that's a huge sign towards Tagami. This rope has a plug? Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. The more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was the blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. Oh my god, and Tagami realizes that Makoto has a lot of talent for finding killers based on the first trial, so he led him on the investigation and took him to, and basically heavily implanted the idea into Makoto's head that the killer was Genocide Jack, right? And is then like, okay, and he knows that he's not Genocide Jack, so he's like, okay, Makoto will be able to figure out who Genocide Jack is, and we'll get Genocide Jack convicted. Oh my god. They're really, oh my god, Tagami. Oh no. Holy shit, Tagami's actually gonna die in the second case. Probably. Tagami was already sus. He is officially my prime suspect now. That's right, there's the issue of her being suspended and that fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think too much about either of them. But seeing them again after yes, I brought this up. Seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack file, something's not quite right. What does this all mean? See, now the counter-argument for the cut thing could be that they just didn't have any scissors, but I don't know. Sass the dead body. Well, the one thing most likely to tie all these mysteries together is the true nature of the rope that was used to suspend Chihiro. Get it? Tie? And to figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Yep, the archive. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Yeah, doing both of those things without, doing both of those. Oh, okay. We already talked to everyone. Let's look at the Bloodlust again. The word Bloodlust is written on the wall in blood, just like in all those other Genocide Jack cases. At every crime scene, the word Bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. Okay. Let's check this part again. It's the bloodstained poster. The blood is the most noteworthy part, but the big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. The girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you'd find something like this. That is kind of a good point, I guess. That is an interesting point. There's a blood stain on the carpet. It could only have been caused by Chihiro's murder. Not necessarily. But yeah. Yeah, Makoto Kuba file, fatal injury, blow to the head. This dumbbell has to be the murder weapon. Yeah. Is there anything else worth checking out? Yeah, I wanted to check out the boys' locker room. This door leads out to the pool. Okay. Is it gonna let me leave this time? Yes, okay, so I just needed to look at probably the poster. Okay, very important. Alright, so let's check out the boys' locker room then. I don't remember if we even went in here before. Wait. I wonder what he's gonna say about this. Huh, this poster. What? Excuse me? How? This is the girls' locker room, and the other one's the boys' locker room. Is this like a commentary thing? Because that one was pink and this one's blue? Wait. What? And that's how we're gonna reveal... How? What? And, well, that's gonna reveal the big thing. Oh, but there's so many things, because there's the... And that's why it's important that Leon's... That's why it's important that of the handbooks you could borrow, the only ones that are working are Junko's and Sayaka's. Leon's is not working. That's important. And the reason it's important is because... It's important because... If only the girls' ones could be borrowed. Which means if this murder happened in the boys' locker room, then the only people who could actually enter that room were guys. And it flips the case on its head, and it basically eliminates all the girls, and then leaves it to the guys, which then leads further to Tagami as the killer. That's wild. This is the girls' locker room, and the other one's the boys' locker room. Holy shit. Like, the second I saw that poster, I was like... Also, wait. They just said popular boy band. These are guys, by the way. Like, Jesus Christ. They look almost... Jesus. I feel like they're trolling, too. Just the very fact that they're telling us, hey, look at this boy band. Look at how feminine these guys look. It's a popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite just seem to fit in the boys' locker room. Holy shit. Oh, but wait. That reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right. There's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Oh, okay. 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 Sorry. My crackpot theories aside. Okay, so the murder happened in the boys' locker room. The murder switched the posters to hide the fact that the murder happened in the boys' locker room, but this was the real scene of the crime. This is where the murderer hit Chihiro with a blunt object, but then switched the posters in order to make it look like the scene of the crime was the girls' locker room, and in the process, hiding the real scene of the crime, thus protects him. That makes it clear it's a guy. Even if it's not Tagami, I am, like, positive it's a dude, and who else would it be? Holy shit, Tagami. Holy shit. I really think I'm right here. This makes sense to me. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have to hide the real scene of the crime? Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker rooms. 2 locker room posters. Oh man, this trial's weird, right? Because it's weird because, see, here's the thing though, right? In the nature of assuming all of the trials are gonna be like one trial and there isn't gonna be any breaks and more information and stuff, it actually does make sense that by the time we get all the evidence, we should be able to figure out what happened, because that's pretty much all, like, you have. Like, that's all you're going to get. So it kind of makes sense. But I imagine still later in the game, it's going to be, like, really hard to put together. This is the pool, right? Yeah. Anything notable in the pool? We have never actually seen this pool. This pool is beautiful. Holy shit. Okay. Maybe there's some kind of clue in the lockers? Guess not. Get a coin, though? Yeah. Really strange, actually, how this... Oh yeah, no, that is just to get a different angle. I wonder if that's going to be relevant in a later case or something, because yeah, that pool really doesn't make much sense to me. As far as like how the movement is structured in the pool. Is there anything else of note here? Oh! 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 There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? Boys' locker room. I assume it's somehow blood, maybe? Or maybe they, like, spilled something to try and cover it up. I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Leave the boys' locker room. Yes, sir. Do. Oh, man. I can't really rhythm with this song. Yeah, but she's...
Da, 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 da.
Yeah, it's the...
That's it.
Well,
She is, but isn't in the warehouse. Yeah. So, but I can't leave yet. There are more in the girls' locker room then, but he let me leave the girls' locker room. Yep. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? Yeah, okay. Yeah, it seems obvious that the posters were switched. I imagine to hide the real crime scene. But there's a lot of evidence that implies this is the crime scene, though. I don't know. The more I think about it, it's like, oh, is it actually the case? Door leads out to the pool. We've already talked to Mondo and Sakura, right? Yeah. Jesus Christ. Mondo's nutting over here, and then Sakura just gets pissed as hell, right? You spend a lot of time exercising the girls' Oh, okay, Sakura. He's gonna ask Sakura about the poster. That makes sense. You spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every single day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together. Okay then, let me ask you something. Do you think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. I never really paid any attention to the posters. I see.
However...
But there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. You see, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising. We have protein coffee? In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some on the carpet and oh my god. Oh my god, my first theory was... But how? How is that possible? I spilled some on the carpet in the girls' locker room and it left a stain. Wait. He switched out... Wait. I need to see the ground. I need to see the ground if there's a carpet under... If the blood stain, Chihiro's blood stain, I need to see if that's on a carpet or not. Because if it's on a carpet, the killer could have switched out the carpets. And that. Switch out all these things that prove that the crime actually took place. The real scene of the crime was the boys' locker room. Oh. Or, somehow, we are standing in the boys' locker room right now. I don't know. Both of those sound... I mean, the us actually being in the boys' locker room sounds completely ludicrous. But I'm starting to wonder if that might actually be the case. This is wild. Like... Don't get me wrong, there was some pretty crazy stuff in the first case, but this is like, holy crap, this is full-blown, like, Ace Attorney level madness. This is insane. The stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
Of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. The stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. Nope. But still, isn't it unusually clean? As if there was never a stain here to begin with? Disappearing stain has been added to your truth bullets. Oh my god, it's a fucking carpet. Oh my god, it's a fucking carpet. I'm actually going to examine this again. Blood stain on the carpet could only have been caused by... Okay, that's all he says. Holy shit. Holy fuck. Is it the same type of carpet? Holy fuck. Holy fuck, it's the same type of carpet. You motherfucker, Tagami. Maybe it's not Tagami, but it damn sure looks like it's Tagami. Holy shit. And now we're allowed to leave, which means we can go to the warehouse dorm. So we are now in Hope's Peak, so let's just run over to... I think it's this way, right? Yes, Despair Hotel, that's what I'm looking for. I know I could have map teleported, but that actually wasn't much slower. We need to go to the warehouse. Warehouse is somewhere over here, I think. The warehouse might be... No? I want to find the warehouse without looking at the map. I want to try and get used to my surroundings here, even though there is only so much free time. Okay, it wasn't there. Ah, there it is. This is the warehouse. Alright, let's talk to Celeste. I do enjoy speaking to Celeste. There she is! Okay, here we go. Celeste, what are you doing here? This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. I see that, but have you found anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you, but I see it was pointless. Then did you find something? Very well. I will tell you, and only you.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime. Okay, this is a very important testimony, Celeste. Oh.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh. We have a graphic and voicing, and it's the kind of like ominous, like sad, like Sayaka music.
Oh, I was just...
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
The bag.
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks. Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
Interesting. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry. It was almost like she was trying to hide it, because it was a boy's jacket. And just like that, she was gone.
Yes, indeed.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the
Boys.
locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. You get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, she went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. The strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Wait, was that in the boys' locker room? Which would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Yes, Celeste's account. Very important. Thank you, Celeste. Anything else to say?
Actually, indeed.
Oh, okay, yep.
Oh,
Are you...
what?
Because...
Oh, what?
Oh, man.
Yes.
Jesus Christ. I do love you, Celeste, but okay. Okay. Alrighty, let's leave the warehouse. We got what we need out of the warehouse. I think we need to go back to the boys' locker room now, so let's actually, yeah, let's map it up. Hope's Peak, first floor. Hope's Peak, second floor. Oh, there is something here, though. We do have to go... Oh, we have to go to the library and the archive. Oh, yeah. We do have to go to the library and the archive again. But I still want to go to the pool first. So let's, I want to check the boys' locker room again. Is there a duffel bag somewhere? No, it does not appear there is a duffel bag anywhere. Okay, so the killer did get rid of it. Interesting. Alright, so I want to go to... Yeah, we want to check out the library and archive again, because we want to check out the Genocide Jack file, and we want to check out where the extension cord came from. So yeah, we want to go in the archives. Okay, so first things first, we want to check the box. The wooden box is empty. The extension cord was in there before. Okay, and then I think this one is where the Genocide Jack file was? No. It's a report on the presidential assassination. It's really intriguing. But if it means I become a target, nope, I'll leave it where it is. Thank you very much. Yeah, let's read what he has to say about this too. It's a document about the secret council revealing the kind of truth a commoner shouldn't go near. So I guess I'd better not. Alright, over here. I want to take another look at Genocide Jack's case file. I know it was around here somewhere. Huh? It's gone. Someone take it out of the archive? But the only one who would do something like that is obviously Tagami. I can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Alright, so we have to find Byakuya then. Actually, I don't know why I even did that. Is there anything in here, actually? There's a thick layer of dust on top of the desk. Maybe there's some kind of clue here. Guess not. Well, yeah, he did say not to. The letter? Oh, no, it would just leave it. Alright, that's fine, too. Oh, no. No, I didn't want to go to the archive. God damn it. Yes. I wanted to check the letter again, but it does not appear that there's going to be anything in here. I mean, desk lamp, maybe? Huh? The lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. It's not plugged in. The lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet from here. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on. It was definitely right here. And yep. Oh, that's right. Byakuyo was using an extension cord. The same extension cord that was part of the murder. There's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Yep. Ah, that was very... Okay, that's what we were looking for. I want to... Yeah, let me check the letter real quick. According to this letter, Hope Speak Academy had stopped functioning as a school. What's more, it didn't even happen recently. Apparently, it was closed down over a year ago. The mastermind probably took over the abandoned school in order to start this killing game, which explains why there aren't any other students here, because it's not a real school. And then there's these serious issues that forced the school to close down in the first place. Is there any connection between that and what's happening to us now? The mastermind's motive. If we can figure out why they would want to imprison us all here, will that be enough to get us out of here? Or... So that's really interesting, because... Yeah, I wanted to also check the desk, but yeah, we can't even examine the desk. Okay, I'm gonna assume nothing else is here, but I do still want to check the bookshelves. Shelves packed tight with books, but looking at it, maybe there's some kind of clue here. Yes, not. Alright. What the hell was that? The shelves packed tight with books, maybe some kind of clue here, guess not. And same thing. Packed tight with books, guess not. Okay. Good to know. Let's leave the leave the library. I do like this music. This is very jazzy music. Man, this game has great music. Another thing it has in common with my beloved Ace Train. No point to go here. I'm trying to think where else could we go. Let me actually look at the map, see if there's any other, like... Yeah, like key areas, essentially. We have to go to the dining hall at some point. Okay. Dining hall is a key area. Interesting. I don't remember why we're going here, but I assume talking to Hina is important. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Okay, yeah, we want to hear about Toko. That makes sense. Same as before. She won't come out, and she just keeps mumbling. And she just keeps on mumbling something about Genocide Jack. So I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy, and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course. Of course. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space and donuts. What? I'm surprised she didn't say pools. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. Maybe that was her one big regret. Aw, I should have tried to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with? Yes! There was someone. Someone. One of them. Yeah.
Well...
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Dude, was it Mondo? She was a little bit strange. She didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Yeah, because she didn't want you to find out about her
pee-pee.
Actually, Sakura said something similar. She said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
Yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. And it wasn't just us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. Yep. Was she just shy? I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy about your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? It is a bit weird, and she was not being weird at all. Oh, wait, maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? I don't think the law says that, but it's a good motto to live by. You think so? I never really saw her as that kind of girl. Nope. Definitely not. And the funniest thing is that Mondo was kind of like, had a little bit of maybe a crush on her, which is funny because, so I'm going to guess it's Mondo. But it's funny because Mondo and Taka They became big-time bros, too. Okay, we have, like, a bunch of testimonies. We have Celeste's testimony, we have Aoi's testimony, and we have, someone else's testimony, too. Oh, no. Ding Dong Bing Bong, is this it? This it? Really? Are we done?
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in?
All right, our episode's almost ending. You guys know I will end the episode when we get to the pre-trial prep.
It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial!
All right. So I kind of want to, before we actually, you know, I'll actually go over it after, when we're actually at the pre-trial prep.
You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school.
Ooh, I'm not 100% confident, but it looks like Tagami's the killer. That's my theory. I'll get into that a little bit more, but you guys have kind of followed along with my theories as we've went through this investigation. Very fun. I'm enjoying this a lot, and it looks like I was able to do, yeah, one episode for the investigation again, and again, we similarly to last time, the investigation didn't start until a good little bit into the episode. But the idea of, like, find the body, go until we find the body, that led to a really long episode, but then this episode I don't think is going to be too bad.
See you soon!
But I don't know exactly how long I've been going. I think I've been going about 2-ish hours, maybe longer. Begin the class trial, or it's about to begin. All right. The red door is right through here. Ooh, anyone still out? Nope, it looks like they're all ready to go. We have pre-trial prep mode anyways, so no reason to look through the evidence yet. I could do that in my outro. So, is everyone ready to what? Oh my god. Oh, is it Toko? Am I blind, or are we missing someone? Toko.
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here.
Huh?
And Toko is?
Huh?
You really don't remember, bruh?
Come on!
Kidding! I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? She's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna do?
Wow, they're not even memeing. Okie dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please. And just like that, just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Toko behind him. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe you would drag a girl around. Terrible! You're terrible!
Phew!
Yeah, so this is definitely the real Toko. Whew! So now everyone's here, right? Oh, it's so exciting, too, because, like, that's the thing. Like, I can't get over this. Genocide Jack is totally Toko, but Toko is not the killer. Someone is trying to frame Genocide Jack to obviously win the game, and this reeks of Tagami. I mean, this is the type of plan Tagami would come up with, for one, but also, like, holy crap. Holy crap. I'm wondering if I'm getting totally faked out, because, like, I really didn't think, I honestly thought Tagami wouldn't actually kill anyone, at least not this soon. And it really is looking like Chapter 2 was Tagami. And I keep remembering the poster, the title card was Tagami and Hiro. And I still have no idea why Hiro is so important. There is nothing so far that has implied that Hiro is important. So I don't know why Hiro is such a huge part of this section of the game. Okay then, hustle onto the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? It's time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. And that murderer is one of us. Someone standing right here.
Hey, come on.
Fucking Toko, man. What's got her so worked up? Alright, these are all just the little... I do want to talk to Toko, though. Never mind. And I also want to talk to Tagami. I gave you plenty to work with. Show us how far your logic can take you. Oh my god. Oh my god. You're so good. Oh my god. I love him. We have no choice, right? We have to do this.
It's true.
Yes. I gave a small nod in reply. With one last deep breath, I walked towards the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. I couldn't get a handle on my emotions. Couldn't stop speculating. Oh boy, here we go. The second class trial. Oh, the steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. And as we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation, until finally, it came to a sudden stop. And there's the trial room again. What do you think? I redecorated. Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting? Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Very nice.
Good, good. You're rip-raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well?
Okay, then. Let's get this show on the road.
Thrills, chills, kills!
And there's the classic thrills, chills, kills line. Everyone, please find your assigned seats. And now we're gonna have 4, and so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, and I assume a deadly class trial. A deadly class trial. Is he gonna say that for every case? Oh, and that's gonna do it for the episode. So we are gonna save slot 16. Very nice. Do I legit still have like no skills. Oh wait. Oh. I must have... When did I get these skills? Melodious voice has to do with Psych. I don't even remember getting these skills. Increases damage to the opponent when a statement is destroyed, effective during the BTB. Okay. Increases bullet capacity, effective during the BTB. Okay, so they're both related to the bullet time battle, which only happened at the very end. I might as well equip them, though. I have the points. The bizarre... Okay, we might as well also, read this right now real quick. It's so slow, though. But the bizarre class trial begins again. Why was Chihiro murdered? Is the killer hiding within the group? Is there any help to be found in this series of murders? Probably not. I really don't know. I do want to open the e-handbook, though. I do want to look at our truth bullets. We have a lot of evidence. We actually have... I take it back. We have 16 pieces. I think we actually had more evidence in the first case. I'm not even going to lie. Body was discovered. Girls' locker room. Second floor of the school. Estimated death 2 a.m. Blow to the head with a blunt object. Killed instantly. Sakura's account. Sure want to get started. Decline several... Yep. Okay, what was Mondo? Some assume that due to inferior... Yeah. Yep. The card reader, you need a male student's handbook for the boys and female for the girls. Yep. Not possible for 2 people to enter at the same time. Very important. Additionally, lending someone your handbook is a violation, but you could just take one. You could also take the one of one you've murdered. That's also relevant. And then the hall... Yeah, the hall books and then the broken one. So it's assumed that the broken handbook is Leon's. However, Monokuma claims it's very unlikely that Leon's handbook would have been broken, which means this is probably not Leon's. Yep, Genocide Jack file. Chihiro stayed away from girls, but got along well with guys. The coffee, protein coffee stain. The locker room posters. And then Chihiro's handbook. See, that's the thing. Chihiro's e-handbook could be the broken handbook. It could also be... But I don't know what that would mean for Leon's handbook. That could mean Leon's handbook is still missing. And Chihiro's handbook was the one that doesn't work. Chihiro's body has been suspended and her hands have been bound with some kind of rope. Obviously, that's an extension cord. Sakura mentioned she was responsible for copy... Yep, they switched the carpets. Baka was known to use this lamp often, however they... Yep. And the last thing is Celeste's account. On the night of the murder, right before nighttime, Shiro stopped leaving the warehouse. It seems she was stuffing blue exercise clothes in a duffel bag, presumably on the way to exercise, but the clothes were not found at the crime scene. We never found the clothes bag, by the way. Celeste had not told anyone other than Makoto about this encounter, so this is like... So this could actually be the golden bullet. Because if someone knows about the... If someone knows about the crime... If someone knows about the blue exercise, like, outfit... then that could be the golden bullet, because only Celeste and Makoto know about, like, Celeste had her testimony, and she only told Makoto, and she emphasized that I'm only going to tell you, so that is actually huge. So this could be the golden bullet. As odd of an addition to the evidence as it is, Celeste's testimony could be the golden bullet. Which makes sense, because Celeste is Celeste. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, this is it. This is... where we're going to leave off for Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Next time on DGR, we are going to enter our second class trial. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it all in one, but if it is of a similar length to the last class trial, I will be looking to hopefully do it all in one video. These videos, I think, are getting pretty long. This one was definitely, like, I feel like this one was like 2.5 hours or so. So this was definitely another long episode, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that investigation. Spending all that time with Tagami was amazing. And it looks like he's probably the killer. He is at least going into the trial. Last time I was like 99% sure it was Leon. This time I'm like 90% sure it was Tagami. It is still... Yeah, I'm very confident. It has got to be Tagami. Like, there's a similar amount of evidence. I don't really think... This one definitely seems crazy, but it's like... It doesn't seem too... I'm not gonna lie, like, this doesn't seem insanely hard either. And I feel like going into the trial, I feel like my guess of Tagami as the killer seems pretty strong. If Tagami did it, that's gonna be insane. But like I said, I think the most exciting thing to come out of this is if Tagami is the killer. My question is that Toko, like... If Toko's revealed to be Genocide Jack, which seems like it's obviously going to be part of this class trial, is something going to happen with Toko where she, like, kills someone or gets killed? Or, like, is something going to happen to Toko? Or are we going to leave the trial with the rest of us, besides the, obviously, killer who's going to die, and then, of course, the 4 characters already dead, Junko, Leon, Sayaka, and Chihiro, plus the killer... Are the remaining students going to actually leave Chapter 2 with the knowledge that Toko is Genocide Jack but has not killed anyone yet? Because if that happens, oh my god, that is just insane. That is such a cool narrative, like, plot point for the rest of the game. And I hope so badly that Toko does not... Something doesn't happen to Toko over the course of this trial, which... I don't know, because I don't know how she's going to react if she's exposed to be Genocide Jack. I don't know if she's going to try it, because, like, I could see maybe a situation where she just straight up, like, goes crazy and, like, murders someone, and then maybe Monokuma, because it was in front of all of us, Monokuma just executes her then because, like, she obviously we're all going to say she did it, because we all saw it, right? I don't know. I could see something like that happening, or maybe, and I'm hoping, we just get the killer, and then... It's out there in the open, because I have multiple pairs of scissors I can give to her in free time, and if she actually survives this, you know I'm going to her in the next free time, almost for sure. At least part of my free time is going to be dedicated to her. Okay. That was a great episode. I really enjoyed that investigation. I think I had a lot more fun in that investigation than I did in the first one. Not that the first one was bad, but that was a really fun investigation. Like I said, all the time spent with Byakuya was amazing. And he might have been the killer. He probably was the killer, but it is case 2, so I'm not gonna lock it in. I'm not as confident, but I'm gonna say like 90%, maybe even 95% it was him. I really don't think it was Toko at all. I think it's clear that someone's trying to set up Genocide Jack. It seems very likely to be Tagami, but it's possible it could be someone else. It's possible. Although, to be fair, I really struggle to imagine what Tagami's execution could possibly be. So, we'll see what happens, but I'm really excited. Next time, we're jumping into the class trial, our second deadly class trial, and I can't wait to see what goes down. So anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. Flamin' Shark signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day. Hope you guys check out whatever links in the description, whatever deal it is. I don't even know, again, when these videos are going to come out. Recorded this one in the beginning of April, but Flamin' Shark signing out. Hope you guys have a wonderful, fantastical day, and I will see you next time with another video. Thanks for watching. Peace.